draw on the screen stuff now, so I should be able to give a little bit of feedback. Ooh, okay. It's an interesting decision to pull guard there. So you actually had his posture broken down. So like right now, yeah, you'd think you'd be wanting to like kind of jump on his head or kind of like snap him down to the ground, like put a little more pressure down, see if you can get his ankle towards his feet a little bit, and maybe shoot for a single leg or an ankle pick. But you actually pull guard off that. Okay. So, I mean, if you know you want to pull guard right away, I actually advocate people to spend as little time as possible sitting up or standing up when they're going to pull guard, and you just pull right away. So that was good. That was good. Okay, we're hand fighting. We're not really getting aggressive with him yet. Okay, there we go. A little bit. So what I would have liked to see is you just like aggressively jumping towards him, or you aggressively scooching towards him while you're hand fighting him. And you're looking to just get some butterfly hooks. Looking to get your feet behind the ankle, your feet behind the knees, and just apply some pressure. You kind of go for it. You do a good job pushing his head down. Now, I've seen you snap his head down twice already. So, like, if I were going against this guy, I would be continuously playing on his head because he's not doing a good job defending his head. Good job keeping him off your shoulders there. That was good. You don't want to let him push you down. You're doing a really good job staying sat up right now. Ooh, oh, good attempt. Good attempt. Was it a good time to go for it, though? Honestly, yeah, it was a really good time to go for it. It's unfortunate. Why did it fail? What happened? Okay, so we kind of pulled him off into space. We want to be pulling him this way. We want to pull him towards our shoulder. We want to pull him towards the mat behind our shoulder. So I think it was just the angle you arm dragged down. He reacted very, very quickly. There we go. Now, oh, okay, so that was kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to really get a grip on his ankle, use the butterfly hooks to pull him into grips, and then use those grips to pull him into single X or something. There you go. Reverse De La Hiva would have been a good thing to go for right there. We got it. You're still playing knee shield though. You should already be, if you're gonna play reverse De La Hiva though, you gotta already be inverting underneath the guy. Reverse De La Hiva is not meant to be put in and just kind of sat in. Okay, now he's killing our reverse De La Hiva hooks big time. Ooh, good attempt. Good attempt. Okay, he's got his hips down. It's not really a good time to strip through. So got De La Hiva. So you're really just struggling getting to a guard that we can play. You know what I mean? Like he's doing a good job. He's shutting you down everywhere, but you got to stay in the offense. You got to keep going. So even if they shut you down 10 times, number 11 might be the time you finally get in. Okay, yeah. If we're in reverse De La Hiva, we want to already be going. So reverse De La Hiva is just not meant to be sat in. It's meant to be like put in and gone right away. So good 2-on-1 in the hands. Okay, we lost it again. So this is what I mean. You got to go into these positions and you've got to just like practice grabbing the people aggressively as fuck. And when they try to pull out, you got to learn how to like get pulled with them and not give up those quick easy kickouts because we're 2 minutes in and you still haven't really got to a real guard yet. You've been just shutting down in this shallow. They're just playing real shallow. Almost on going for that leg. That was close. Okay, let's set up. There you go. Nice. I like when I say it and then you just immediately do it. That's always good. That means you're doing the right stuff. Okay, yeah, he's not passing. You got good flexibility. You already got your leg in. Underhook that arm. I would have underhooked to this arm right here. You see that you got so much space kind of going on right here, right? I would have looked to underhook it, and then I would have looked to kick my other leg over his head and do a Kimura trap stuff. It's still there though. Yeah, playing 2-on-1 in that arm, you're not going to arm drag that arm, so it's kind of just like sitting in the position right there. It's kind of a wasted effort. Okay, good regarding. I just don't understand how you can't get under this guy. I mean, I do, like I see it, but like he's just getting to freely kind of kick out everything. Nice, nice. Okay, so you had your opportunity right there. You were under him. You had him in a good position, and then you didn't follow through on it. I feel like there's a little bit of a big brother kind of thing going on here, where it's you have so much trouble getting positions on him normally that you just kind of feel like you can't hold him. When you absolutely can, you just got to do it tighter. You had an opportunity to snatch up an underhook on that side. He was putting his arm on the mat. There we go. No, you gotta start kicking over. If you start kicking your legs up and over, and you really committed to the inversion, I think you would have got under him, and you could have done the New York sweep. Ooh, nice sweep, dude. That was a nice one. Oh, look at that again. That was nicely done. Nicely done, dude. All right, so we're on top now. It took us a little while, and we kind of pull out a surprise sweep on him, but we got on top. Now let's get off our knees. Let's start coming in, looking to maybe put him into headquarters, looking to pin one of his hips down. Yeah, stay close enough. He definitely don't let this guy get back up. Okay, careful on those step ins. When I step in, I generally don't like lift my foot up off the mat too much because it's a good way to get caught. It's a good way to give up really easy butterfly hooks. It's really a good way to get yourself in trouble. I kind of like slide my leg in a little more. It's not a huge deal, but nice. Oh, you got it. You got it. Nicely done. No, fuck. Just needed to keep that a little bit tighter. Uh, so right now, I start circling around to this side, and start burying your arm under his body, maybe, or you have that underhook. Like really snatch that underhook up towards your chest. You don't keep it tight enough, and the guy just kind of spins out on you. Well, I gotta say, your cardio looks really clean. Like you don't look like you're gonna get exhausted in a tournament. You're doing a really good job. Like you are kind of pushing the pace. Like you are going on the offense, but you're not committing to anything. And that lack of commitment, that lack of commitment, is what's gonna get you in trouble. That lack of like going all in on a specific guard and trying your hardest to hold it and trying your hardest to go for that first attack from that guard. Like he definitely shouldn't be able to just kick out of our guards this easy and just turn around and run away. So you've got to develop your hook pressure, and you've got to develop your like butterfly hook pressure and your reverse de la Hiva hook pressure. I think. So something I do is I go into reverse de la Hiva, and I hook behind the back of their knee, and I practice pulling my foot towards my chest using just my leg muscles and putting a bend in their knee. And if you can bend their knee a little bit more with your hooks, it makes it very difficult for the guy to kick out. Practice sitting up, put both hooks in, butterfly hooks in behind his knees, and have the guy just kind of move around. Have him move like left, have him move right, have him step up, like try to like step out of your hooks a little bit, and practice holding those hooks as hard as you can. Hold them at 100%. Uh, it's an exercise you go till failure basically, because within a minute or so you're gonna burn out. But you're supposed to do it as hard as you can, and it'll just increase your butterfly hook pressure and the stickiness of your butterfly hooks by a tremendous amount. I think that would help you because you're clearly like you want to play guard. I think that would make a pretty big difference to your guard because your guard is so heavily butterfly hook based and hook based. You work on the timing and the angle of your arm drags a little bit too. A couple times you went for it, it was a good timing, but the angle wasn't super good. You got to be pulling towards the mat behind you instead of off into space a little bit. So the angle is very particular to really maximize that pull. Otherwise, yeah, I still think your big issue is just not holding these positions tight enough and not having enough pressure. Really is what it comes down to, but it's also a lack of commitment. So those are the things I think you could work on, and those are the ways I think you could work on it for now. So yeah,